Hey guys, so we're going to jump right into the tutorial today, and we're starting off with priming our eyelids. I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus eyeshadow primer. As you guys know, it's one of my favorites, and it really does help your eyeshadow last all day, and it does its thing. And then I'm going to set that with an eyeshadow. It's just an eyeshadow that's close to my skin tone, and that's about it. And then I'm jumping into the Hudabeauty Rose Gold palette. I'm thinking about getting her new one, the Desert Dusk one. Still thinking about it, but with this shade I'm going to highlight the brow bone. It's something that I've been doing lately, highlighting the brow bone first, and then I'm going to go in with this shade right here as my transition color. I really didn't know where I was going with this look, to be honest, so yeah, I'm just going in with this neutral transition color. So I'm just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and with this like intimidating pink color, I was intimidated myself. I'm going to pop that right into the crease, and I'm doing it gradually. So I'm blending everything out that I have on the brush, all the pigment, and then I'm going back into the palette for more and just deepening it up to my liking. And then, oh, this beauty. This is Angelic. It's one of their textured eyeshadows, and if you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw this picture. I found a dupe for it. I mean, I didn't find it. I didn't intentionally go looking for it, but I remember using ColourPop's Come and Get It eyeshadow. I never used it in a tutorial on this channel, but I have used it, not on camera, and it looks just like it. And the picture is on my Instagram if you wanted to go check it out. So we're gonna go into this Man Eater eyeshadow. It's very vibrant. All of these colors are very pigmented and very delicious. So I'm using this I'm using this brush. Can I speak? It's the number 3 from the Smoky Eye Essentials set from P.S I Cosmetics. I hauled it not too long ago, and I'm in love. I really do like this eyeshadow. Why do I keep saying that? This eyeshadow brush, and my staple blending brush from Wet n Wild. It's like $2 and it's so good. So I just went back into the crease and just blended everything out together, and that was pretty much it. I feel like it wasn't that complicated, pretty simple, just a lot of blending. And yeah, I'm going in with this Milani Eye Tech Bold Liner, and I never do this. I never am able to get even that line on camera, but I have wrinkly eyelids near my lash line. It's super wrinkly, so I have to hold that skin super taut. I like that word, taut. Which is why I never do it on camera, because I need 2 hands. So yeah, I put my eyeliner on, I wiped off all the fallout, and then I'm priming my face with this Estee Edit primer. They're like Blur Stick or something like that. It was so expensive, so I just wanted to use it. It is really good. I just barely use it. And then I'm just patting that into the skin with my, where is this from? Eco Tools blending sponge. And we're using a different foundation today. We're going to use CoverGirl's Elixir foundation. My skin is looking pretty rough nowadays, even though this is a lot better than what it was, to be honest. And if you've seen my vlogs and stuff, it was looking a little crazy, and I honestly blame that on the previous skincare that I used. Always be mindful about what you're using on your face, and just make sure that it's doing what it's supposed to do. Because in my case, I just went back to what I was using before, and it's finally clearing up now. And all these faces I'm making is because we were watching The Walking Dead, and all of a sudden, people started slitting other people's throats, and it was just getting a little too intense. I just started watching The Walking Dead. I could never get past the first 10 minutes of the first episode, but I'm glad that I finally did, because I'm hooked. So for concealer, I'm using the NARS Creamy Concealer. This is the mini-sized. I got it off of Sephora, and I made a blog post about mini sizes. I love mini-sized items. I love them. So yeah, I used this NARS concealer, and I never really bring this on camera. I do use it though, if you guys wanted to know. I do use it. I just, for some reason, never on camera. So I'm blending that in with the Eco Tool sponge, and this is the smaller sponge. It comes like in a set of 2. I have no idea where the bigger one went. I do like the bigger one, but I have no idea where it is, so we're using the smaller one for now, even though it's a bit more dense than I'd like it to be. And to set my face, I'm using the Wet n Wild pressed powder and this huge, oh my gosh, it is so great, this powder brush from BH Cosmetics. It's the V1, I believe. If I'm mistaken, it's probably V2, but I'll just leave it in the description box below. So for bronzer, I'm using the Rimmel Sun Bronzer, I believe. Again, everything will be linked on my blog in the description box below. And I used the Wet n Wild Pro Set. Yeah, Wet n Wild Pro Set brush. I'm so saying that wrong. To contour my cheeks, I'm using CYO's Contour Kit. I love it. I've used it in my past like 4 videos, I think, or maybe 2. And for blush, I'm using BH Cosmetics blush palette. They're like 4 colored blush palette. I love the 10 one, but I feel like this one is so compact and so easy to take everywhere. It is. I feel like it looks a little bit cheap, and it honestly feels cheap, but the pigmentation is there, honey. And to highlight my face, I'm using the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter. I was honestly trying it out again. My daughter woke up. That's why you see her hair, if you're wondering what that is. I was really on the fence about this highlighter because that's why I'm like trying to look at different angles. But I wet my brush and I really like it now. But before, I felt like it just wouldn't stick to my face. Like I just felt like there was just no pigment. But look at it, honey. Glazed donut. Hello. So I went back to the eyes and I just smoked out the lower lash line just a little bit with the crease colors. And on the lips, I used this e.l.f. Define lip liner type of thing. It has a highlight on the other end. I wasn't going to use this one, but the lip liners that I was going to use weren't sharpened, and it was just, I just used this instead. And then finally I'm popping on, no pun intended, this lip gloss called Poppin from Kylie Cosmetics. I think this was her birthday thing. I don't even remember. I do think it was her birthday collection, and I initially bought it. I have an extra one to give away, so just stick to the end of the video and check out the description box to find out how you can enter. But yeah, I'm just now getting to giving it away to you guys. So hope you guys enjoy it. And for lashes, you guys, I've been just getting into lashes and I really, really like them. I used e.l.f. Cosmetics Dramatic Lash, even though they're really not that dramatic, but they're super cheap. And I'm kind of easing into like the thicker bands. So yeah, on my hair, I've been wearing it curly, and I'm putting this like Curl Renew spray from Garnier. It is so good. So good for, like, you know, when you go to sleep and then you wake up with your curly hair and it's frizzy, like on like 2-day, 3-day hair. Anyways, it's awesome. So again, to enter, it's pretty much the same rules as always. Check the description box below. So that is it, you guys. Like this video if you did like it. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And make sure you're following me on social media just to see if you wanted to keep up. I will have everything linked down below. I love you guys, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.
Puppy.